Hello everyone, Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com, coming to you today to read you day 2 of the 5-day manifestation challenge. I am so excited. Did you do yesterday? How was it? Basically, it was just writing down your desires in your own handwriting. I hope that you did that because we are going to expand on that today in the day 2 of the 5-day manifestation challenge. This woman is awesome. If you want to follow her, it's Manifestation Babe. And let's see what she has to say. Okay, day 2. You are what you eat, no matter what you believe. All right. Let's see what she's got to say about this. She says, I hope that you chose a desire to focus on that lights you up and gets you super excited, because this is very important. Lots of babes choose generic desires and then they wonder why they didn't manifest. Sometimes they chose desires from their desires that their spouse would want them to manifest, and choosing something that they honestly desire for themselves. Okay, I didn't. I'm single, so I definitely chose something for myself. So if you are one of those people who are choosing something that's like a co-creative manifestation, like you and your partner, or something for your children or whatever, I mean, make your own decisions. But basically what she's saying is do something that is truly your deepest desire. And maybe that does have to do with your children or your family. But she's saying to be super honest with your desires. And if not, it will create some effed up energy in your life, because you will simply confuse not only yourself but the universe too. You may actually end up getting what you want and not in the best way. Or you may just sabotage everything in the process and end up manifesting none of it anyway. Okay. And be left with tons of confusion, stress in the process. Let me share with you an example of her life. Okay, so she's going to share an example of her life, and I've read this one before. So basically, she tried to manifest getting accepted into medical school, and so she got really great grades, and she had really good relationships with her professors, and she focused on the perfect location to study while she was working on the MCATs. And then she focused on the dream school, all these kind of things. And the only problem was it wasn't her true desire. And it was something that she wanted for her family, and she thought that she would receive lots of love and acceptance from society, being known as a doctor, and from her family. And this desire didn't end up manifesting. What happened was she missed the bus, the traffic got insane, there were parking spaces that disappeared really fast on the exam days, her motivation dwindled, her relationship with her parents got extremely intense for the year leading up to graduation, and she started getting Fs when she was actually a straight A student. It was mind-boggling. She didn't understand what was happening to her, but the thing is her true passion and desire was to be a mindset coach the whole time. And so she noticed that her truest and most honest desires led in growing that business to help women and to earn $10,000 a month, and to help a few clients a month creating digital courses for those who couldn't afford to pay her as a private coach but still wanted her help. So anyways, point being is none of the things that she really manifested from the medical school thing came true because it wasn't really her desire. But whenever she started doing her real true desire, which was mindset coaching, I guess it all worked out because she's pretty badass now. So anyways, you cannot trick the universe. Energy does not lie. Therefore, if you're still lying to yourself about desire, then stop it. What do you truly want to manifest in your life? And now that she's got her point across, then we are ready to start talking about day 2. Okay. So today, she wants us all to assess our belief systems. You see, your thoughts are one thing, and yes, they do create things, but your beliefs are determined by what you actually do with those thoughts. They precede every action you take when it comes to manifesting. Manifesting requires action, simple, easy, inspired action, but action is always involved, according to her, right? There are other people and rules of thought that you get into your vortex and then everything is clear, and then you manifest it or attract it to you because of law of attraction. But I think in that, you still need to know your desire very clearly. If your belief is that you don't deserve your desire, or that it's impossible for you to manifest it, or you couldn't, then even what you think will not take action towards your desire. Therefore, the universe cannot help you. You are a co-creator in this universe. You are totally involved in the process, even though the universe does all of the heavy lifting. If your belief system sucks, then then half of the work is left undone. Your belief system is either helping you or it's hurting you. Today, I want you to assess your belief system, and now she's going to tell us. She's going to tell us how to do that. What do you believe in the truth of your life? What do you believe in the truth about your self-worth? What are your creative abilities in order to live your life beyond your wildest dreams? If you have noticed that your beliefs are mostly negative, then you've got to change that now. Okay, so the magic, that whole entire book that we did was really focused on gratitude and shifting to a positive vibration and focusing on your thoughts and not self-sabotaging yourself and just trying to recreate patterns in your brain. And so I think that goes right along with this. What you believe to be true about your life is what you see reflected in your reality. You will only manifest what you believe you can manifest, not what you actually want. Okay? So how do we change our belief systems? Upon assessing your belief system, realize that your beliefs are just something that you've been telling yourself over and over again until they become ingrained in you. This is great. So it's either something you've picked up that then become yours, that you've adopted those thoughts and patterns. Maybe they were, a family member's or a community or society or whatever, and then they became yours because you were thinking about them so often. So I think what she's trying to share with us is that all of your limiting beliefs are just a story that you keep telling yourself. Why do you choose to tell yourself the same shitty story over and over again? Why not choose an empowering story instead of telling yourself a limited one? I really like this woman. She's great. Create affirmations for yourself that support and empower the reality you do want rather than the ones that you don't want. So just catch yourself and say, and this is my words, but catch yourself and say, is this coming from fear or is this coming from love? That really helps me a lot whenever I'm going through thought processes and I want to stop myself in its tracks and I want to be like, what is that coming from? Is that fear or is that love? Is that really my stuff or is it not? Because sometimes that can be kind of hard, especially when you're starting to just now get in tune with the way that your mind works, right? And our belief system and our process and our self-sabotage and the way that we speak to ourselves, our own inner dialogue, when we're starting to recognize what is really ours and what is really possible and what is not. So this is very important. Tell yourself that you deserve this desire. Just say that to yourself. I deserve this desire. I deserve that desire. Tell yourself the universe is conspiring full-time on a daily basis to bring you that desire. Yes, I like that. Tell yourself that it's only a matter of time before it comes to you. Yes, I like that too. Tell yourself that you have all the faith in the world. The desire is already yours. Even if you don't see it, you have to feel it. You have to feel like it's already yours, and then it will be yours. Now, maybe it'll look a little bit different than the way that you had anticipated it to look, or the person that it came through, or the amount of money that it was, or the way that the money came to you, or whatever it be. Because everyone has desires that are different than everyone else's, because we're all individual. So believe all of these affirmations to your core. Affirm this to yourself every single minute of every single day. She's for real. Affirm it so many times that you start repeating it to yourself while you're asleep. I love that. I love the self-hypnosis at night before you go to bed, and then in the morning as you're waking up. That changed my life. I affirm to it. I think it's the best thing that you could possibly do to NLP yourself. Affirm it so many times that your children start repeating it after you. I like that. The universe will always match your reality based on your belief systems, that's just law of attraction. So change the way you're thinking and your reality should shift. Why not use this to your advantage to bring forth your desires into your life? The choice is literally yours. So to recap this whole entire thing, she challenges you to assess your belief system today and create affirmations for yourself that reflect why you totally and wholeheartedly believe that you can have your desire. So this may take a little bit of work, but you have all day to do it because we have 5 days and this is day number 2. This is a big homework assignment, but yeah, let's try to do that. So she's got a couple affirmations that you can use to help you. Number 1, she has, I am a child of God or the universe and I deserve to manifest blank because I was born already worthy. Number 2, I live in a limited universe where anything and everything is possible. Therefore, I choose to believe that it is possible for me. I like this. Number 3, whatever I believe is what manifests. So therefore, I believe that blank will manifest too. Now, has anyone had that situation where you wanted something and it happened like pretty much immediately, like something really simple, like a parking space or something like that, and you're like, I know that when I get there, I just have this good feeling that it's gonna be there. And sure shit, it's there, right? It is, because we don't really have a lot of belief systems of it not being there. But if, for example, we say, we're driving to work and we're like, oh, that parking spot is just always gone and I really, really want that one. I don't know why I'm using this as an example, maybe because sometimes I do it, but, and then you get there and it's gone. Well, I have the first of those two things. I always go and I'm like, I know that parking spot's mine, it's always mine. I may have to sometimes drive around the block or two if it's farmer's market, but I know that spot or somewhere in this realm is gonna be mine, and it always is. I mean, I would say, maybe not always, but I would say 9 times out of 10, and that's pretty good, honestly. So she's just saying that, some things come easier to you because you don't have a strong disbelief, right? But if you're manifesting something and you're desiring something, the desire, and this is my words, but the desire is telling you that you have a strong connection to it. So if you're desiring something, that's good. There's a lot of people who, they have a desire and then they kind of find all these ways to say, oh, but it's not working and maybe I really don't want that and really don't need that. Okay, those are your belief systems, your old pattern belief systems coming in. But when you say, I have that desire, there's a reason why the universe and my soul is connected to that and I need that desire, whatever it be, right? Food, water, clothes, whatever it needs to be. And you are set on it, then start connecting with yourself and kind of getting rid of all the beliefs around not getting it, and then it will manifest quicker to you, right? I mean, that's the goal. So anyhow, these are so good. So affirm every single minute of every single day. Repeat it to yourself while you're sleeping. Do self-hypnosis if you need to, which is awesome. You can find a whole bunch on YouTube. I'm making a whole series of them for the chakras. But there are tons out there. The best thing I've heard for you to do is repeat it into, your like phone, record on voice memo or something, and just repeat it as it is already said and feel it like, ooh, I don't know what it could be like. I really, really, really want a giant, juicy strawberry. And that strawberry is so beautiful, and it comes from the farm share that I get every week, and they always have strawberries, and they're red, and they're juicy, and they're fluid. Something like that, right? Feel it, and speak it into the phone, and then just put that on loop, or, talk about it for half an hour. And go to sleep feeling that in your vibrational frequency, and then push play as soon as you wake up and feel it as you're waking up, right? So put your desires into an audio form. If you hear your own voice, there's something about that in the brain. Psychology says that it actually seeps in deeper because you're hearing yourself say it. So that's really cool. Try that. I don't know. Anyhow, just a little suggestion that's not in the book. Ooh, we're going over. So Pepper Hernandez from drpepperhernandez.com. I will see you tomorrow for day number 3. Let's do this. It's going to be fun. It's only 5 days. Why not? And let's see what happens. Let's see what we can manifest, and if we can manifest something really clearly, or if we can just learn something about ourselves, right? So have a magical, wonderful, beautiful day, and let's make this your very best life ever. Bye.